Hey, today got something very special. DA-58 Warudaros Soldier type. So this is the Diaclone line from Takara. And this is the Warudaros. So this is part of the Waruders, which are the bad guys. So there he is in his various modes. This guy's pretty sweet. How he can integrate with Warudaros Gigantor, him and his weapons, and then some more pictures. You know, what we got in the box, what it can do. Evil Eyes and Absorize. So, you know. But yeah. This is pretty sweet. I'm excited to get it open. Just like my other review, I did open it and actually just put everything back so we can take a look at how it's packed in there. So, what you get in the box. So, yeah, pretty sweet. So, with this one, you do get a little bigger pamphlet and instructions. Instructions are a little booklet as well. So it's still black and white, you know. We'll go through every mode, transformation, configuration, you know. And then this little catalog piece that you usually get with these guys. So these are pretty awesome. Some sweet artwork. That picture again goes in there. I love that picture. That's so cool. You know, all the modes again, weapon configurations, that stuff, and you know how he can integrate. That is pretty cool. So yeah, there's the bad guy symbol. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this cracked open, and we'll take a look. So here we have everything outside of the box. So this is what you get in there. Start here. You get the legs, you know, pretty much what they are. So the torso. So the head and neck and all that. So yeah. 2 lollipops. It's kind of what they look like. Actually, they're a little darker green than I thought, so they look less like lollipops than I originally thought in pictures. But 2 of those weapons. Whole tailpiece. Does hinge. 2 clips. 2 little adapter pieces. 2 of these rings. And 4 individual claws with little articulated joints too. So let's just put them together and go from there. Oh my gosh, last but definitely not least. Oh my gosh, can't believe I put them aside. The little Waruder Soldier guy. So the little, you know, reverse Dyna, I forget what they're called. But yeah, he looks pretty sweet. And let's just do a comparison with him. Okay, so here he is with this is the main pilot for the Warudaros Gigantor. So okay. And this is a little Diaclone guy, a little Dionot. That. Okay. Also kind of looks evil, but not. We'll just leave them here for right now. And we'll just get him into his robot form. So As you can see, there's no connection there. So you gotta use the head. Like, you gotta load them in from the bottom. And these first set of clips, these are clips that are on a spring. And there doesn't seem to be anything controlling those. But these ones on the bottom are on a spring. And you can open it that way. So you gotta load them in from the bottom. And if you get them stuck, you gotta push that to get them out. So you just push them all the way through. And then that's the bottom. Now the bottom is just like the joints in Gigantor, and that they've got these little purple seals, and that can come out too. So you can use this for something else. And it only has one way to fit in there, so it kind of locks in place. Unfold his feet. And you almost have him. So this is the little pod. I think I did go over that either. But this little pod you get. And it's very shallow. So as you can tell, there's not a lot of space there. So that's where the little guy will command. So we'll just take him. And he doesn't sit in there or lay in there like most of the guys do. You have to bend him in half. Like this. And put him in there. Are we going that way or this way? It's going to be the other way. Sorry. But yeah, just kind of fit them in there. I think he is in backwards. Yeah, because his head, there we go, my bad. His head has to go between those little areas there. So, really squished in there, but he's in there. And then stick him in there, and there you have him. So pretty much robot. Now a couple more details here. You gotta add the little tail on his butt. So, and the claws, of course. So you have to just install these. And then just slide them in place. And same thing on the other side. Take these clips finally, put them back here, little spots for them. And that'll help him hold his lollipops. You just slide those in there. Of course, and this will come off, so you can I don't know, just something else with that. Just stick this in his hand. There you go. Now these parts, there's no specific place for them. They're adapters for these. You can keep them on the ends of these if you want. That's basically what they're for, so you don't lose them. There's one port you can put it in here. Just so you can take this one out of his hand more easily, but there's lots of places you can put it. You might be able to put it. Let's see here. Let's try this one. Oh, that one's backwards, so. You know, like guns like that. So that's gonna bug me. Sorry. That was gonna bug me. But you can put them both right there, you know, if you want to. Give them little cannons. So, I mean, there's places you could put it, so. Yeah. Now, articulation-wise, these can all move out of the way. The shoulder can rotate all the way around. It's got a swivel there, bend, rotation, and it does open, so it can go up and down if you rotate this piece. You know, you have to break the hand a little bit, but yeah, and you saw the hands open and close. Waist, because of how it works, leg goes all the way up, back. Pretty good range on the knee, and he's got two heels, sorry, and one set of toes, and they, you know, I think universal right there, but it, you know, pivots and goes up and down. It's pretty good. So pretty good range of motion, and he's pretty sturdy too, so definitely cool. So let's go ahead and just get some comparisons going. All right, so here he is with the Triverse Shadow Jetter. So this is a Diaclone mech. The Triverse, to see how tall he is in comparison. So, you know, pretty comparable. Here's one of my own creations from a few of the pieces from Warudaros line. So, and just because this is my last review here, this guy, I did get his cannons on his arms. I took the other cannons off, but you know, yeah, it's like next to that guy. Now, just to bring in this guy once again, I'm just going to put him off to the side for right now. But go over some of the things he can do. Obviously, you saw he can hold his weapon. You can put that in the back. Let's just take these out of here. If you put his hand away, he does have those ports here. So, as a lot of Warudaros stuff does. But you can also bring the claw down, and that's a claw, and that's his armed mode. So you can have him doing that. And you can do that with both arms. Yeah. That looks pretty cool. So you can take these off. Give him his hand. And let's see here. You could because he's got that hand that opens up. You could give him a ninja star. And because he's got this thing on the back, you can store it back there if you want, which is cool. So you can also take all of these you could add the other one too, but you can just make it one giant star. But you can attach this using these, of course. So that's something you can give him, and you have to put it in this way first. That's pretty cool. That's wicked. Now, the reason I wanted to leave this guy in here is because he's got this port system. You can just take something like this and do something like that, which is awesome. Really cool. So, yeah, very cool. So, okay, and just bring in one file comparison here. I have to raise it a little bit. Yeah, that's Gigantor there. So there he is with his papa, I guess. So, and if you look at the head, it's really nicely painted. It looks very similar to Gigantor. Different color horns, and he's got some gold here, he's got some green there, but it's all silver paint versus that's all gray. I feel like this one looks nicer in silver. It should have been silver, but yeah. So one of the cool things you could do also, because the way this comes, you could just give him a giant hand. So that's pretty cool. So he does have one last mode here. Bring this back down. Well, I say one more. He's got a ton more modes, but we've got an official mode here. Now, I'm gonna take care of these. Okay, so you want these in their original configuration. So, just hand away. Now you bring that all the way up. Take the tailpiece, put it right here. Kind of turn them all upside down. It does say in the instructions also to flip this around, because then, so he's not upside down. In there. And let's see here. Turn the torso around. And these will become the feet. So there is the twin header mode. So it's kind of a two-headed dragon type thing. Now, he doesn't really have eyes, but there are little painted, I mean, what you could assume, it's not painted actually, it's molded in there, but could assume his eyes. He's got a double jaw type thing on both heads, so it's weird, but you know, it is Waruder. And you can also, if you wanted to, just stick these back in here, you know. But yeah. Okay, and so from here, we can just take these off and we'll go ahead and absorbize him or whatever. Whatever that is. So move that in, and these will make together now over his head. And let's see, there you go. There is it's this way. I couldn't figure it out. Okay. So this is going to be the joint for the hand. So this is going to be a giant claw arm. So, and it's got a tiny elbow. So, okay. And so we'll just bring Gigantor back in. There we go. And his arm will come off now. And there he's got a giant claw arm. And I did give him his tail for a hand. So I thought that would be pretty cool looking. So it's just one more thing he can go ahead and do. So that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so ultimately, this guy is awesome. He is freaking cool. And if you have any of the other Waruder sets, you can see there's limitless potential with this guy and combinations and stuff. This joint in the back is awesome. So it does have that spring-loaded thing just like the other one. And the fact that it goes up and down leads to lots of possibilities. So yeah, this guy is really freaking cool. I love expanding the Waruder empire that I have. So yeah, definitely. I got this from I think I said it, the Chosen Prime. So definitely, if you're looking at getting into Diaclone, you love the alien type design, bug design. These are awesome. And yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, if you're collecting the other Diaclone stuff and you want just bad guys, it's the way to go. So yeah, so let me know what you think of the figure, your takes on Diaclone, and leave a like. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.